My real name is Rob Morocco Jr. Rocco just came because my last name is Morocco.
Rocco was a crazy little kid. He is the class clown, the comedian, very outgoing, very personable, and trying to get others to laugh.
But when he was young, he was probably just very much more sports-minded, and it wasn't until he went to college that he really decided, that he wanted to get into the acting field.
In high school, in my high school in the Northeast, people thought the theater kids were like different. Everyone in theater didn't seem like your regular stereotypical people out here doing theater. Artsy fartsy. That's my Boston accent coming out right there. But I wasn't really into the whole thing back then. But then like college came and I really just fell in love with it. And I wanted to just pursue it and just keep going with it and take it as far as I could. I didn't think I was going to be living in Hollywood at that point at all. Since I've been out in Hollywood or in California in general, I talk to my parents all the time. Like, I treat them like they're like the next town over. I try to forget that I'm 3,000 miles away.
As long as he's happy, we're happy. We'd like to see him more often, but again, he needs to do what makes him happy and to fulfill his dreams, so hopefully he'll do that.
My friend that was on the hockey team transferred to San Diego. And he was already out there before me and told me how great it was. And me already having like 4 or 5 years in theater and acting and whatnot was like, why not go to California? Are you kidding me? My first job, professional job, was for the NHL. It was a commercial, and I was a goalie. Now, you can't see my face, but I just thought, I was like, wow, this is funny. I love hockey, and my first professional job, my first like national job was for the National Hockey League, was for hockey, so. I found out at an early age in this business that you need to always be doing stuff yourself. And you also always have to be doing your own projects. I mean, I've done more things for free. Gosh, I won't say than anybody, because I'm sure a lot of actors do a lot of things for free. Because that's the only way to build your resume. But even then, it's really cool. But you want more.
Because of all of you in the audience out here.
Warm-up guys have an act. I like it loose. I don't think there's a formula for being a warm-up guy. I knew that off camera, while the show was taping, he was the guy conducting the audience. To like clap, to bring it up, bring it down, to like stretch it, or I knew that part.
Well, everyone that goes on a game show, their goal is to not be in their seat, to get out of there. And the way they do that on our show is they go nuts and they go crazy and they try to get noticed. Someone has to wrangle all of that. And that's Rocco.
So welcome you to America's favorite game show. Welcome to Let's Make a Deal!
Let's Make a Deal. Got the craziest audience on TV. Everyone's dressed up in costumes, and as soon as they walked in the door, they were at a party. There's music, there's dancing, we play improv games, and you get to hang out with me. And I treat them like they were no different than me, that I was a fan like they are, because I am.
So this guy's going nonstop. I mean, just balls to the wall energy the entire time, jumping off of shit, getting people from the audience involved, never letting anybody be bored. I'm convinced a lot of times people came over and over again just to be a part of his shtick.
Too much effort. Just nobody wants to do that because nobody can do that. Everybody sees a guy with a microphone in his hand and yeah, it seems glamorous. Yeah, it seems easy. Oh, the guy has to talk for a living. But it's more than that. You're responsible for 250 people's entertainment. And it's, I could never do it.
Hollywood in general, improv is huge out here, and I fell in love with it. out with Rocco is a lot of fun. It's like an extravaganza. I call it an improvised sketch show, if that makes any sense at all. When you walk into the show, I've created an experience where you actually think, as an audience person, you walk into the theater, that you think you're going to the taping of a show.
And let's say good weather.
It's a whole experience in itself. It's like my little baby. It's my little late night talk show that, like, it'd be awesome to get this thing on a network. Like, I'm at the point now where I go on these auditions, I come home, I write a thank you. I try to treat every audition like I might never get one again. So I try to be as prepared as I can and go in there with confidence. I like to dress the part sometimes. I mean, I've learned how to survive in this business, and I love it, so I don't want to do anything else.
Changing to acting and theater and all the things that he does in that area, it's not surprising. I believe he's meant to do that. So I hope he can make it big someday.
The problem with this town is it just beats the hell out of you. It tries to get you out of here so it doesn't have to deal with you anymore. And the people who stick around, the people who are strong, the people who are legitimately talented will eventually make it. And he will. He will.
All right, so today I got two. I got a commercial, Lucas Oil, and I got a TV show, Comedy Bang Bang on the IFC, theatrical. So both have dialogue, that's always good. And I guess here, this is the money shot. And that's it. So I'll even give you one before we leave. This has been bugging me right here. Forrest Lucas is well known for making the best additive products known to man. Power steering stop leak is huge, and this is your... See, I already screwed it up. All right, come with me. All right, wish me luck.